everybody. This is Crystal Rose Insights, here to do a reading for the Divine Feminine for the week of January 7th through 13th, 2018. I have had such a great week doing all these readings for so many of you across the world. I'm just really grateful that you have reached out and asked for support during this time. And this is going to be a general reading for the energies, and obviously if you're looking at this at any other time other than this week, it's just because you're intended to hear the messages. And what we have here for the Divine Feminine's reading is we have this green calcite. Green calcite is a wonderful stone for healing emotional trauma from the past and to really be able to connect with from an open heart space. So it's really a good stone for emotional healing. And as you know, I have my my crystals that accompany every reading that I do. Let me start the clock here so I just have a sense of time. So I've already called in my guides, my archangels, ascended masters, Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, to accompany this reading. This is a general reading, so please, there's a lot of you watching, so please take the messages that resonate for you and discard the rest. If you want specific information targeted to your life and your situation, then a private reading is where you get the most detail specific to you, because I tune into your energy. So if you'd like a private reading, please look at the description box below. The information is there. I'd love to support you on this path. And so take what resonates and leave the rest in this general reading. And there may be different scenarios coming through that apply to some of you and not all of you. So, yeah, that's how it works. Okay, so this is the energies for the Divine Feminine. Let's look into the energies for the Divine Feminine in the week of January 7th through 13th, 2018. Okay, so the first card is what her current energy is, and we get the Six of Water. The next is what does she want her Divine Masculine to know, and it's the World card. Next is what the Divine Masculine might be unaware of, which is the Ten of Fire. Next is how she sees her Divine Masculine, which is the Four of Earth. And guys, like I say, and I don't read reversals in this video, in this particular deck, unless I'm getting an intuitive hit to actually read it in the reverse. So some of you, I know everyone works with their decks differently, but that's how I work with this particular deck. Is I don't typically read reversals here, but once in a while I will. So that's how it works. So next is how she sees the relationship, and she sees the Sun. The next is what supports the Divine Feminine this week, and it's the Justice card. Interesting. So these came up in the Divine Masculine reading if you haven't watched it. The next is what's her current challenge this week is the Eight of Earth. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck we have the Ten of Water. Wow. Okay, so that's a beautiful energy to have as the overall theme for this reading, which is the Ten of Water, the Ten of Cups. This is about content, happy family life, emotional material needs being met, having trustworthy relationships. So this is a beautiful card to have as the overall energy of the reading. And right underneath it, we've got the Two of Cups, the Two of Water. So partnership, love. This is a twin flame card for sure. So I'm going to put both of those up there. All right, let's get started. So where the overall energy of the Divine Feminine right now is the Six of Water. So she's feeling really nostalgic. She's longing for that love that she feels with her Divine Masculine. She's missing it. She's wanting it. She's looking back and thinking back to when maybe they were, maybe they've been in communication in the past, and she's really missing that. She's longing for it. She could be looking at just memories from her childhood and how they helped to shape her. And this is about romanticizing the past too. So she's just feeling really nostalgic this week. There's something going on. Maybe it's because we've just had the holidays and everyone's been around family and we're kind of out of the the heat of being around family, but then we're also romanticizing and being nostalgic about it. But this week she's feeling very much like she's longing for that unconditional love and that innocent, pure love of her twin union. So what she wants the Divine Masculine to know is the world. The world is here. This is about joy and contentment and being completion. She wants to be at this completion phase with the Divine Masculine. This is the end of the major arcana journey. And it's a 21, so new beginnings and partnership, but also a twin flame number and communication. So she wants her Divine Masculine to know that this is what she's seeking, and she knows it's here, and she knows it's coming. And she's balanced about it. There's a victory wreath around the card. So there's victory here. And all the elements are balanced. You know, I feel like the message here is that the world is at your fingertips, Divine Masculine, that are watching this. And she wants him to know that, and that she also knows it. So what the Divine Masculine might not be aware of is this Ten of Fire energy. And the Ten of Fire is about, gosh, things like you've just been through so much, too much work, and life being out of balance. So a lot of the Divine Feminines may be like calm and cool on the outside, but underneath they might be dealing with a lot. Things being out of balance. You know, this is an indication that the Divine Feminine is likely reaching out for help and support during this time. Either she needs to ask for help or support, or she is asking for help and support, or she needs to ask for help and support. So the Divine Masculine might not be aware of really how much is going on in the Divine Feminine's life and her 3D world and things coming up. And so the way that she sees her Divine Masculine right now is the Four of Earth. So this is about balancing the extremes. So there's this big fairy and this little fairy, and they're sitting here together. And this is about being cautious, making good decisions in business or in finances or in things relating to moving towards a stable home. And this is also a card of giving to the less fortunate. And the Fours are about stability, as are the Earth sign, actually. So let's see what messages also come through here. So this is where, it is the card of the extremes. The message is, she's seeing everything right now in extremes. So it's either black or white. There's no in between. Like, I think a lot of Divine Feminines have been in this energy of like, it's time to basically to shit or get off the pot is what I'm hearing. So I'm just gonna have to say it because that's how it came through for me. Pardon the swearing for those of you who are offended, but you know, I think she's feeling a little bit like, enough of this, being understanding and loving and kind and grateful. Like it either is or it isn't. I've had that energy in a lot of the readings I've done with the Divine Feminine. It's like, okay, I've been patient long enough. Like it's either going to happen or it's not happen. And the other message relating to the Four of Earth is we're either being excessive or insufficient in our efforts. So it's either like we're being too loving or not loving enough. Maybe a lot of Divine Feminines are looking at their Divine Masculine, feeling like they've been giving too much, or wanting their Divine Masculine to give. And so this is about balancing the giving and receiving. And it's reminding us that Spirit is really in charge and the source of the miracles that come. And this is an indicator that, you know, needing to be patient, having patience. She's kind of feeling like she's needing to have patience still. But what's funny is I'm drawn to this really large fairy. She doesn't look super happy. She's like, she kind of looks like she's like I wouldn't want to meet her in a dark alley. Let's just say that. She looks a little bit like I would back away slowly with a smile on my face. So I think, you know, the way she's feeling about her divine masculine right now is like, okay, like kind of time to do something. Where have you been? What's going on? Ready to go. So, but what's great is how she's seeing the relationship is the Sun card. So the way she's feeling about the relationship this week is she's still holding the faith. She's still seeing that this is possible. Really about having confidence and just seeing the good things coming forth. So, you know, she may be in this place if she's looking at her divine masculine like, hello, getting a little frustrated, being too, like, having to balance giving and receiving. Like, I think a lot of divine feminines are realizing they need to get into the place of receiving more, because a lot of the divine feminines have been giving and not necessarily receiving. But here's the Sun, which is how she sees the relationship. Now, what is currently supporting the divine feminine is the Justice card. So this is about standing up for what you believe in and understanding that, you know, it's not always easy, but it's worth it. And it's an 8 card, card of abundance, card of twin flames. And I like in this video, just like this card showed up in the divine masculine reading, the 2 columns. So what's supporting her right now is her steadfastness in her beliefs and standing up for what she believes in. She believes in justice. She believes in karma. She believes in the right things happening. So this is what's actually supporting her through this energy of feeling a little bit like this. See this angel here? The one I don't want to go be in an alley with. Even though she's an angel. Or a fairy. No, she's a fairy. She's not an angel. Excuse me. Yeah, she's a fairy. She's not an angel. However, I still don't want to meet her in a dark alley. But she's in this place, but what's supporting her is her higher self, and even her heart space really understands that things are going to unfold, karma, destiny, as they're supposed to, even if she might be feeling like this week. So that's what's really helping her. And what her challenge is right now is the 8 of Earth. So she's in a place where I think the divine feminine's challenge this week is, this is the card of the apprentice. This is the card of needing to learn new skill sets and wanting to be victorious and learning a new task. And this is about going back to school. This is about, you know, she's realizing this week that, you know, she doesn't have it all together, and she knows that. She doesn't feel like she's conquered this whole journey by any means. Even if the divine feminines tend to be ahead of the divine masculines and more of the unawakened twins, and granted, this is a general reading. Some of you twins in union have already surpassed this phase, but overall, collectively right now, you know, she still is going to need to work. Her challenge is to continue to work on herself and continue to see where she may be blocking the union and blocking the energies from flowing as well. Because we all do that. Remember, everything that we feel, everything that we're experiencing, our twin is too. So if we're feeling doubt, our twin is feeling doubt. If we're feeling hesitancy, our twin is feeling hesitancy. So remember that the more that we can empower ourselves, the more we're empowering our twin too. So really to remember that whatever we're feeling is being mirrored on the other side, either consciously or unconsciously. Okay, so I'm going to pull some energy cards now for the divine feminine. So what is another card signifying the energy of the divine feminine right now? One card, please, for the divine feminine energy this week. I'm going to get the all tied up card. So all tied up is she's feeling like she's stuck. She can't really do much. This is a situation that she's not able to do much with. But she's acting all coy. See how she's like, I'm all tied up, but I'm really not. But I look so pretty when I'm all tied up. See, I'm like kind of the victim. That's the energy I get from this card, which is like, she's not really desperately tied up, like fighting for her life. She's just like, look, somebody tied me up. Come save me. The damsel in distress is the energy I get from this card. So You Divine Feminines, if you're feeling like you're trapped and you're in this place and you're kind of wanting someone to come rescue you, that's what's coming through for you this week. And I'm going to actually look at the meaning of that, because where's that little book? Hold on. Oh, here it is. So it's partnership communication issues, but that are coming up to be challenges, because it adds up to a 5. So this card is really about, let me see what it says. Lack of motion or sense of personal freedom. A major drama may be going on around you or stopping you from moving forward, or there may be some technicalities blocking your way. Perhaps you're waiting for something. Whatever's holding things up, the restrictions may be feeling quite oppressive, but this is like, look at what's tying you up in your personal life and how you can be your own jailer. Are you tying yourself up with some emotional angst or a negative habit you refuse to deal with? So you don't need to live in this self-imposed jail anymore, Divine Feminine. Because you are the manifester. You are the manifester. You know that you have this world here for you. And you know you can do this. You know this. And now I'm going to pull a card relating to this reading for the Divine Masculine energy, please. One card for the Divine Masculine energy relating to this Divine Feminine this week. And we get the Happy Family card. That's really sweet. Look at that. Family at the beach, rainbow, sunshine, stability, happy family. So the Divine Masculine is really feeling like this is the image of what he wants. This feels very much like the 10 of Cups to me in the traditional tarot. So that's the energy going on with the Divine Masculine at the moment relating to this. And let me see what else that says. Closeness, fun, caring, celebration, close connections are available, so don't overlook the fun that a family experience can bring. The value that you can find in a truly loving relative or friend brings a higher vibration to your life force. You may be distracted, but remember, this is a part of your life. So this is an indication that there could be someone, there could be the energy of somebody that has children from a previous marriage, ready-made family already here, but it just could also signify a celebration, a wedding, anniversary, birthday party. So I feel like this is the message the Divine Masculine is having relating to his Divine Feminine is, she's kind of in this self-imposed prison right here, but, he wants this. He sees this. So on a higher level, he's reminding her of this. So now I want to pull 2 cards right now, just on the union energies between the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, please. 2 cards. And we get the Door to Romance. Love it. 33 card, twin flame number. And we get Goddess of the Moon in reverse. So the Door to Romance is pretty obvious, right? You see this card here with this heart in a bird cage that needs to be let out. So this is the door to romance, opening that door to the cage that was holding our love inside. It's open, and look at all these hearts flowing out around. It's very abundant. So the energies between the twins this week, there's definitely opportunity for this energy of, hey, this is the opportunity to have this love. And then the Goddess of the Moon is someone who's connecting to their intuition, trusting in their intuition. But when it's in the reverse, it's reminding us that this might be blocked to some capacity this week. Maybe we're having a hard time connecting to our intuition. Maybe we're a little too much in our heads. But the Goddess of the Moon in reverse, let me see here, what does it say? Beyond what I've already shared. Yeah, it's about blocked intuition and knowing the purpose and truth, but they're feeling very distant. So there's some dissatisfaction there, and extreme worry and discontent with obstacles are here this week in the union. And it's about getting out of the way of, out of your own way to release the fear that's blocking the truth of your soul. So you want to be upright, you want to be connected, but this week there seems to be some blockages. You might be feeling disconnected and distant from your twin this week. And that's okay. It's part of the process. We kind of vacillate between back and forth, and it's just the way it is sometimes. But this is just a reminder that we have the ability to shift that. We have the ability to shift it. Okay, so now I want to pull some Romance Angel cards for how is the Divine Feminine. I want some messages about how the Divine Feminine is feeling about her Divine Masculine this week. 3 cards, please. 3 cards, please. And we get the Passion card. Very soon. And Chemistry. So passion and chemistry together. I mean, hello. I don't think I really need to say much about that. And the very soon energy is she's wanting this to be very soon. This is a message to clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So, I mean, okay. Chemistry and passion, pretty self-explanatory, are they not? And the very soon card this is saying that the way she's feeling about her Divine Masculine, clearly she wants this to happen very soon, because every reading I've done for the Divine Feminines recently has just been like, okay, ready. Where is he? When's it happening? I've been patient long enough. But this is also a reminder for the Divine Feminine that she needs to be very clear about what she wants, but to release I keep getting the message of releasing the form that it's coming in. What other additional message do you have, Romance Angels, about the energy between the twins this week? One other message, please. And we get getting to know each other. So this is about opening up and revealing your inner selves and deepening your bond by doing that. So yes, you have passion, you have chemistry. That's a magnetic attraction, it's physicality, it's the physical side of it, but this is also about opening your hearts. You guys both need to open your heart to each other and not kind of like the twin relationship. Most 3D relationships are very based on the physical, and that can be all exciting and all that, but the twin relationship goes far beyond that. And I feel like a lot of the new skill sets that people are learning, like this one, are how to connect without that physical. I think that's a big message coming through right now as I'm saying this, is that a lot of Divine Feminines have learned to connect through sexuality and through the physical in their other relationships. And in this twin relationship, a lot of them, especially those of you that are not in union, you've got these strong emotions without the physical. You've got this love and these strong feelings of comfort, of home, of unknowing each other without the physical. And so this is about really opening your hearts and getting to know each other beyond having a physical union. I think it's kind of like stretching. It's like building those muscles, practicing and building those muscles. I get the image of, being in the gym. You got to work on that. You got to practice that. You haven't had that before, so that you can build it up so that it's better. So now I'm going to pull, I was going to pull Goddess Angel card, but all of a sudden my hand went to this deck, so I'm just going to go with it. I'm going to pull a card from the Archangels. What advice do you have, Archangels, for the Divine Feminine this week? What's your best advice for the Divine Feminine this week, please? January 7th through 13th. And we we get spread your wings. So this is about not holding back. Timing is perfect. You're ready to soar. So there's some element of your life, Divine Feminines, where it's really important to just, instead of being constrained, feeling like you have to wait or you have to do something, this is about spreading your wings and being you, being free, being expansive, being the Divine Feminine, regardless of what the Divine Masculine is doing or not doing. So let me see what message it says here for this card. So this is about moving past your comfort zone, and you're ready to fly high beyond your comfort zone, welcoming new opportunities, and know that it's safe to follow your heart and your dreams. Remember that you inspire others with your story of turning challenges into victories. So, yeah, she's going out of her comfort zone because she trusts that she can fly. She's got these beautiful wings. She knows she can fly. So she's leaping forth, going, I got it. I'm trusting. It's all going to be good. I'm going where I don't really know I'm going. However, I know I'm going to be okay. So that's a message for you right now, Divine Feminines. And I want to I'm going to go back to pulling a Goddess Angel card for you, Divine Feminines, this week. What advice, Goddesses, do you have for the Divine Feminine this week, please? Advice for the Divine Feminine this week. And we get purification. So this is a message of cleansing, detoxification, your body and mind. So this week, the messages from the goddesses are to release anything that is not serving you and to purify. Purify your thoughts, purify your thinking, release old fears, release old limiting beliefs, release old patterns of thinking. And this could also mean the need to, a lot of people have started on these health kicks starting in New Year's resolutions. But this is just about getting rid of the stuff that's not serving you. Getting rid of the stuff that's cluttering your energy field. Let me see what else comes through. Yeah, this is about cleaning your body. Maybe you're feeling tired. There's a slump in your energy system. There's toxins in your body, in your environment. Don't hesitate to... keeping an eye on what you're thinking and saying, because those are also impacting your body. Choose purity. It says follow your intuition's guidance about making lifestyle changes. Eat organic foods. Keep your thoughts and speech positive. So this is really about watch what you're saying this week, Divine Feminine. I think that's the important message there is watch what you're thinking and saying and doing. Because you want to be pure, as pure as you can be, so that your light can shine. I want to pull a final card too from this Wild Unknown Tarot. This was given to me by a dear friend, and hello, this just jumped out, which is the Three of Swords. So this is about heartbreak, healing heartbreak. So this is a message where there's some grief, there's some heartbreak coming up this week. It could be with your Divine Masculine, how you're remembering, you're being nostalgic here with the Six of Water. But it also could just be that there's some releasing that you still need to do around a past heartbreak, even though you think you might be over it. Sometimes energetically we still might be tied to an ex, even though we feel like we're totally over it. But let me see what other message comes through here. Betrayal, heartbreak, turmoil. There might be some emotional confusion this week. Don't try to make any decisions. Wait for your heart and spirit to mend. So yeah, this is just a reminder, like, there may be some things coming up that cause this energy, and that just is just to, like, to allow it in and not to, like, make any rash decisions. But I feel like it more than not reflects just the energy of healing from the past. And then we also, here we get the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is about a situation where you're transforming. So this is a week of transformation for the Divine Feminine. And here you see obviously this chrysalis with a monarch butterfly in it, which is transforming, and it's almost at the end of its transformation because you can see the butterfly. Any of you have seen what this looks like when they first get into the chrysalis form? It doesn't look like this. This is what it looks like right before they're about to come forth as a beautiful butterfly in their transformation. So yeah, there's a transformative energy and a message here for this week too. All right. Well, I thought I was done, and I have one more. So I have this Angels and Crystal card. It's a relatively new deck. It's a very new deck for me. I don't think I've even used it in any of my readings on camera yet. I've kind of been playing around with it myself. But what one message do you have for the Divine Feminine this week, please? One message for the Divine Feminine this week. I'm going to get Amber, which is about giving it to God. Taking a deep breath and look to God for healing and answers. And I think we got the God is in charge card also for the Divine Masculine in their reading. So this is just a reminder to just, this is in the Divine's hands. This is out of our hands, and we do our part. We don't sit back and just, grab a cocktail and sit on the beach and wait for things to happen. We do our work, we take action, we do our things, but we ultimately know that this is in the hands of the Divine. All right, Divine Feminines, that is your energy reading for this week. And please do let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate your likes, comments, and shares. So until the next reading, I wish you all the best and abundant love always. Bye.